Yes, sir.
And I think, are we live? Yeah, we live. What up? What up? It's your boy, Rip Milwaukee 414, CEO of Sneakers Clothing Line, man. We back again. It's another Tuesday, March 31st, 2020, man. You know, we had a few things happen today and over the weekend. And, first of all, I'm happy to be here. How about that? I'm happy to be here. Happy to be alive. Happy to be call free.
You know what I mean?
Happy to be Dos Equis virus, from what I know. Dos Equis virus free.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying in this piece. But before we get into it, man, I got two of the homies here as usual. Y'all go ahead and hit y'all intros, man. I guess we can go ahead and Hey, I'm gonna need you. Hey, come on now.
What you over there doing?
We know you out in them streets now, but you gotta simmer down.
Hit them intros, y'all.
It's your girl Q the Queen, man. We here. They get
Ooh, look, she quiet today.
I don't have to put my name on the t-shirt, bro.
Royalty Entertainment.
Hey, you don't see no IBA today, but anyway, you guys know what it is. It's your boy IBA. You know what I'm saying? Before I get started, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say rest in peace to your boy Nip. You know what I'm saying? It's been a year since, he's left us. You know what I'm saying? We still have him in our spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, MySpace.
It's been a year.
MySpace. Did you just say MySpace?
Yeah, it's been a year.
It's been a year. It's been a year. Today is the 1 year anniversary. Which I guess we could start with that. Most definitely. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. March 31st, 2019, man. Was a crazy time to think about it. It's a few rappers that done died in March, if you think about it. From Biggie to now Nipsey is it's pretty crazy. But
March is a weird month for that, huh?
It is. It's weird for real.
Did the young boy that Pop Smoke, was he March?
Yeah, man. That was March too, right? Because that was just. Hold on, man. Matter of fact, somebody gonna know. Somebody gonna know in the chat before I say it. But I think it was. Matter of fact, I'm finna Google it real quick. But I believe that was also as well. Pop Smoke. No, it was February 19th. My bad.
Okay.
Close enough.
Yeah, close. Yeah, I guess you can say. But he did die in LA also as well. Okay.
In his house.
Word.
So yeah, man, it's interesting out here in these streets, man. Especially with social media, people are so accessible now.
Yeah,
man.
Accessible. You mess around, show your address on the package on a live,
man.
Why not even make it alive the next day?
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And then with this Dos Equis virus, most definitely you don't know, man. Matter of fact, I was just looking at something today, and then we can go ahead and get into other things. Here in San Antonio, I think they got a few confirmed deaths here in San Antonio. Yeah, they got a few confirmed deaths.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be misquoted, but I know for sure at least one. But I thought I heard 8, but I know for sure it was 1.
Okay.
I don't know about about y'all areas. Maybe y'all could speak on that. Have y'all heard anything about in Chicago or LA? Any confirmed deaths?
We were the first case in America.
Y'all was? Yeah. I mean, well, you should know that. You should know that. You know what I'm saying?
First time you should have heard about coronavirus was you should have heard about Illinois, man. But yeah,
the first time not to cut you off. The first time I heard about coronavirus virus being like in the United States is they brought people to San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They brought folks to San Antonio, and everybody doesn't know this, but in San Antonio, all the military branches are based here in San Antonio.
Okay.
So even when, like, say for instance, somebody enlists, 9 times out of 10, they bring them to San Antonio because all the branches are here.
Okay.
So anyway, I mean that's neither here or there. But when they were bringing people that were Americans from overseas, and they were bringing like they were what were they saying? They were saying that they had it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But they were trying to get them for wherever they were overseas back to America. They brought them here.
I see. Okay.
So that's how I found out about it being in the United States.
Okay.
I didn't know the first confirmed was in Chicago though.
Yeah, that was the first case. Is the person was traveling in from China. So, and then their spouse obviously tested positive as well, like the next week or whatever. So, I don't think either of them died. I don't remember anything like that happening. But we did have the first infant to die in the past couple of days. So,
yeah, that's not cool.
That's not cool at all. Yeah.
So we've definitely had all of what you could see so far from coronavirus out here.
Yeah. Okay, all right. I wasn't looking at the comments, so my bad first of all, man. We got into the intros and then we talked about Nipsey for a second here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I just looked up and seen like 44 different comments. I'm like, oh snap, I'm bugging.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Kicks for Fresh. Make sure y'all check her out, man. If y'all haven't checked out her channel yet, I spoke about her and her channel a couple weeks back. So most definitely, man, one day, hopefully we can get her up here so she can speak on her channel, blah, 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 that good stuff. As a matter of fact, if you got time tonight, girl, let me know. And, you can come through most definitely. Shout out to Hop. Shout out to BX. I've been seeing BX on this YouTube live venture a lot lately, man. I've been seeing BX out here on these YouTube live streets.
He been live? What he been doing?
I seen BX on Who's Live lately, man. I've been like, yo, I've been seeing I never seen BX in my life until a couple lives. I forget who live it was.
BX pulling the IBA.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, but y'all sleep on BX. BX been around, but he just one of them IG folks. But he made his way to YouTube, so he just started his channel not too long ago, also.
But BX though never showed his face. That's what I'm saying. Right. So I never saw him until somebody's live, and I've been seeing him frequently on different people's live lately. But shout out to BX, man. He most definitely is a supporter of all of us. Right. So most definitely, man. Shout out to BX. Hop most definitely is in the building. Shout out to Hop. Shout out to Chaotic. Is in the building. Gone AWOL's in the building. Ian Martinez is in the building. Let's see here.
The homie BZ77. Hey, darling.
Yes, sir.
There go Feats right there. JJ all day is in the building. Rick B the Great. Shout out to him, is in the building. Black African is in the building. Yeah.
I don't.
What we doing?
No, literally, like I was at Bree's house and I was like smoking on the balcony, and then I realized like where her balcony is, where her building is, it is so much goddamn pollen, like back here.
Allergies.
And ever since I came from inside, I've been coughing and I have allergies, and I'm like, if it's allergies or damn, did I just catch the Rona? I don't know.
Your ass got the Hennessy virus. That's what you got.
The Henro virus.
She got the Henny virus. That's what she got.
I wish.
That's what she got, boy. Who else? No Cat Bojack is in the building, man. Like Q said, BZ77 is in the building. And I think that's it. Anybody else, man, most definitely hit the comment section so we can shout you out. And then most definitely we got Feats in the building. Feats, go ahead and hit your intro.
What's up? It's Feats and Treats. And hope y'all staying safe during this little epidemic. But, we're going to be all right for the most part, hopefully. Hope everybody's family is out there safe. Nope, nobody close ain't, at least got it for the most part. But it seems like it's getting closer and closer to home. Before you would know like a few people out, but now it's like, damn, like your friend cousin got it, or like your friend's mom, and it's like it's getting closer and closer. But all in all, I hope everybody just staying safe. I'm not really working on nothing too special or crazy nothing right now. With everything kind of being at a standstill, and honestly, I'm just trying to right now enjoy time with my.
You robotic right now.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
You good now? You good now?
What you say? You said something about a standstill.
I'm just enjoying time with my son. Nothing too crazy going on right now with me, or nothing special coming right now. I'm just enjoying time with my son right now.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah. Now, Feats, we just got done talking about confirmed deaths. You know, about the Hennessy virus out here in these streets. Do you know any Henny confirms or deaths in your area out there in Atlanta?
Nothing specific. I try not to even. I feel like sometimes are they even accurately counting this, because I feel like some people with other issues are just getting kind of classified with under the Rona death when it could be something else, or that wasn't really the case. And I mean,
like they got mesothelioma or whatever that is, the mesothelioma, and they be like, "Yeah, you got the Rona," and be like, "Dog, I got the gout. What are you talking about?"
The gout.
Check though. See what they say. And then a little Google search can't help.
That's a fact.
Of the corona.
Well,
let Rep catch it. He just gonna drink some test and call it a day.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Yeah, and I'm gonna rub it on my chest. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing a little tussing can't cure.
Hey, hey. Now, if your mama called you Clay, I'm gonna call you Clay. All right.
Swallow some Vicks, you good.
That's hey. I don't know about swallowing no Vicks now. So who was that said they used to eat Vicks or something? That was hot, wasn't it? Didn't Hot say
that? Yeah.
He presented to us.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that. Now I ain't that old school.
Yeah, that's why when he's down there in Alabama or Arkansas. Where he at?
Alabama. Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So okay, today it was a shock drop, if I'm not mistaken, right?
What was it?
Oh yeah, they had I know they had dogs, some plum dunks.
Yeah, both of the dunks came. They re-released or so the Biotech dunk low, the plum dunk low, the rival pack, which is like, which is the basically the bread dunk, the bread 11 dunk concept, high, the infamous Feasts and Treats dunks, which is the walk the dogs.
I was like, "Oh, you guys can fight over that. I already got him."
Yeah. The what the LA Air Force Ones.
Oh, they did restock?
Yeah, they restocked that.
Damn, I'm kind of mad at that. Anyway.
And the City of Dreams Air Force One, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and then they had the rivals too.
They had both of them?
I could have sworn I saw the rivals up there, and it was like sold out already though.
I don't see.
Yeah, I was working, so I never know none of this shit is happening. I just hear later on.
And I know the Twist was up there too. I think Skip has always saw Twist.
I don't see anything else. That's all I see on my end for Sneakers app.
I don't know if certain people got to see certain stuff.
Okay.
The Twist Skip had saw, but I didn't see the Twist.
Okay. So for me,
the rivals, because I saw the rivals on mine.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. The Twist was on there. They ain't even launch on there.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm impressed.
I never find out about these shock drops.
I didn't know the Walk the Dogs had even. I forgot the Walk the Dogs. Was that even up on there?
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Well,
I forgot I didn't even know. I got mine on StockX.
Somebody posted on IG that it was the Walk the Dogs was a part of that.
Yeah. And I literally just refreshed my Sneakers app. They took all that off. They took it all off.
Yeah, they had to what the LA Air Force One.
Yeah, they had to what the LA.
Hey, I got a pair, but I would have doubled up.
Oh.
I literally just refreshed my Sneakers app, and they took all that shock drop off. They.
Oh my god!
I don't see none of that no more.
They probably sold out instant. Like seriously.
I just refreshed it, and it showed up when I just refreshed it just now.
Yeah, when I refreshed it, it took all that off of my screen, so I can't even see none of that no more. But
it's only that one wave of sneakers, right? It was just that, and then that was it.
Yeah, that's from what I know. That's all I've seen, or what I heard, or whatever. By the time I found out, the crazy thing about it, the way I found it is somebody.
Too, April Fools.
That's true. But that wouldn't be till tomorrow, right?
Why do people keep saying twist?
I know that tomorrow it might have something because it is April Fool's. You might see like prices change or something like that.
That's true. What was the twist ones? I don't know what that is.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are they sure they took
black and white?
That name sound familiar. I can't picture
it. The Chicago one?
I have no idea. Neil Kick said twist ones.
No, them the Chicago Air Force Ones, the latest Chicago one.
No, he has shown. Let me go back to it.
BX said I had access to everything, but took L's on everything.
Well, that goes to show I wouldn't have had no luck anyway. None of those I wanted, but the Air Force Ones. I have the rivalry pack, so.
Yeah, I don't see anything else. And I still don't know what the twist ones is. Maybe if you can elaborate on that. But
yeah, I don't know what those are either. I don't see anything that rings a bell.
Yeah.
I thought y'all was talking about the Twix. The Twix. the custom, the Twix, the ones that dropped All-Star Weekend, only in Chicago. It was the Twix. The candy bar Twix ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they had that.
Yeah. I thought that's what y'all was talking about. I don't know what you're talking about now.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now, Q. I'm gonna keep it real.
The Twix, what's my man that do the customs? For him? Damn, what's my man's name?
He from Chicago?
No, the dude out in he might be from California. He does like them elaborate customs. It'd be like 101s. I think he's the one that did that one.
Oh, okay. Well, they most definitely went on the sneakers app then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but yeah, I know that happened today. Anybody hit, man? Go ahead and let us know what you got in the comment section.
Yeah, it's Shoe Surgeon.
Shoe Surgeon? Okay.
Oh yeah.
I most definitely didn't hit on nothing. I always find out about this stuff after the fact.
Plum dunks.
Huh?
What happened?
All I wanted was the plum dunks, but by the time I thought it was gone.
I saw this random white dude walking down the street with them plum dunks on. Wasn't matching a thing, but they was looking clean.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about dunks. You can wear them with anything.
You can wear them, yeah.
Culture. That's the culture of dunks,
Yep, that's a fact.
So you can wear them with anything. Yeah. But
that's a fact. Most definitely. I didn't hit on nothing as usual. When I find out, I find out way after the fact. So
I didn't, because I didn't see it till like 12 o'clock, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, me too. It was the same thing. But the funny thing about it, somebody commented on one of my videos and was like, "Yo, did you hit on that shock drop?" And I'm like, "Bruh, like commenting on my YouTube is the last place to be to put me up on game. Put me up on game in my DM and Instagram or something. Don't do it in my comment section, bruh." Like, I was like, "Nah, I don't even know what you're talking about." I went straight to Sneakers app and was like, "Dang."
Yeah, but that lets us know we might be getting multiple throughout this quarantine.
Well, we should though. I mean,
everything getting postponed.
Can't nobody go to the store. Can't nobody go to the store. You gotta buy everything online, and then right now everybody's at home. Like, first of all, like they ain't slick too. They know ain't nobody getting money like that right now, and they trying to milk all your dollars.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about what you got going on. Here now, we about to drop these right here, right now. No warning. You decide.
You decide. This is like Christmas time for them. Like everybody at home, they can't go to the store.
Yeah.
But when it comes to these drops, man, everybody's pocket ain't empty, bro. I'm gonna just put it like that. So I mean, I understand what's going on, but
that's true too. I mean, the working class is still in high probability, but ratio rather, still in a higher ratio than the unemployed. So
we got people out here.
People, it just depends. If you're not, then I know a lot of people getting unemployment, but
yeah.
You got a lot of people out here.
Sneakers, some people like, listen, man, I still got it.
Here, that unemployment will pay you enough to get no sneakers, but that's a
fact. That's a fact.
If you need unemployment, then you shouldn't be buying no sneakers. So shit, I'll just put it like that.
That's a fact.
I done been through everything. I know what that looked like. Nah, you ain't getting no sneakers. Trust.
No. And even if you got a job still right now, you still working your regular joints. like you still should be aware of, you know what I'm saying, should I really buy these sneakers right now? Because I might have to buy an extra pack of bologna tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to me.
Never know what might happen.
yeah.
Everybody's got little emergency funds with everything going on. Just hope you got some emergency funds if you're still gonna be out here buying sneakers and whatnot. Just make sure something happen, you're prepared. Cause I would hate for you to have to go hungry or hurt out here in these streets because you wanted to buy sneakers.
Listen, I said this in my last video. I said the worst image of yourself is to have that eviction slip on your door. And you only got a few moments to get up out of there and pack up all your shit. And you on the street with shoe boxes.
Right.
And that's all you got.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
That image alone.
Then you fighting to sell that collection, and it's like, I hate it have to be you.
Hey,
That image alone should make you hold off on buying something that you can't buy. Like,
you remember that movie? Have you seen the movie Mr. Deeds?
Yeah.
When old girl came home and everybody shifted through her stuff. Boy, you come home, people grabbing sneakers, pulling over, just picking up all the shoe boxes. Boy, man, something gonna happen.
look, yeah, you're right. Shit.
That have been me, boy. It's gonna be a misunderstanding.
Man.
Kev talking about hitting that sauce tonight. Kev, you know you just don't want us to see, you just don't want us to see your mustache.
Yeah.
You just don't want us to see that porn mustache.
Yeah. Q been talking about this mustache for at least 2 weeks now.
You're not fooling us. Your ass in this chat or in this live. Bring your mustache.
Man, shout out to Buckeye, man. Shout out to Kev, man. Look, you better stay woke.
We got 26 people in here, man. Hit that like button.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for sure, man. Got Rupert in the building, man. Hey, Negroes must be dumb bored tonight, dog. Super duper Rupert in here, dog. I ain't never seen him come in here, dog. Negroes is bored.
Look at here, Ratchet ain't getting nothing from across the pond right now. He like, hey, Ratchet can't even look. He ain't risking nothing. He like, wait.
Whoop already had the virus and done beat it already. He Gucci.
He's like, simmer down. We just gonna hold back for a little while.
Rupert, we heard you was the first case, and you beat
right.
You had the early scoop on the corona.
Right. What's the Ratchet? What's the cure?
Tree.
in his bloodstream. It's in his bloodstream.
All you need is some tree. You good.
Yeah,
those are real. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Oh, the stranger house now. What's going on?
What's poppin', man?
What's going on?
Chilling. What's going on with y'all?
Yeah,
same old.
Yeah, man.
Just
You ready for this weekend, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who gonna win?
Me, of course.
Oh, come on now.
Come on now, no.
Look, I ain't got no more to say. I'm just waiting for the battle. I'm just happy that we got the reschedule going. So.
Oh man, let the shoes do the talking, man. Shoot,
yeah, ain't no more to say now. We done. I'm done at least.
All right, well, most definitely, man. We got man. I ain't finna do your own intro, bro. Go and tell them who you is, bro.
Man, that's your boy. What the sneakers, man. That's it, man. I'm just prepared for this battle Sunday. So y'all make sure y'all come tune in.
Yeah, most definitely. The battle is it's who has the heat sneaker battle. It's What the Sneakers versus Bree, aka female bracket buster.
Really? That's what we doing? Really? Golly.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. But it's this Sunday. It was supposed to be this last Sunday, but it's got postponed to this Sunday at 7:30, right?
Yeah.
When it's great, yeah, that's Sunday, and there's another one.
7:30 Central. 7:30 Central.
7:30 for us, you and me, rep.
7:30 Central. Yeah, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central.
So who we got for the Sunday show? I mean Saturday show? We don't know yet.
Not until Thursday, right?
Oh, okay.
We can't tell you yet.
Look.
So you
all
know?
right, Stephen A. Smith, come on now.
Of course I know.
How you know?
Female Stephen A. Smith over here. She know everything.
You gonna find out. All right, don't worry about it.
I hear you.
You just talk about what you want to talk about for Sunday. All right.
What's up?
You must be about to enlist them into that royalty entertainment, right?
Bruh, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was ready. I was ready. Oh man, I was cocked and reloaded. I was ready for the shit. I'm just saying. I was kind of depressed. I was like, man, I was ready. I was about to go in.
Yeah, IBA was more pumped up than I was.
IBA don't even be pumped for the battle. He just pumped to get into the chat and talk stuff. That's it. He don't care nothing about what y'all doing.
That's a fact.
Care nothing about it.
Oh shit.
The rest of us are there for the battle. IBA there for the chat. So
I'm gonna tell you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be watching battles, man, just like this last battle. I wanted it to go the distance just to see a good battle. I ain't gonna lie, when it came down to it, I was just like, man, like, I don't want to see no sweep, and I don't think nobody else want to see a sweep, to be honest with you. Everybody want to see a good battle. At the end of the day, let the best man or woman win, but you want to see something, man. You want to see, you don't want to see no half-ass battle. You want to see people actually really put their 110% in to get, because otherwise, why you even get into the battles? What's the point? You wasting your time and you wasting everybody else's time. Like,
I mean, it's for fun too. So
it's for fun, yeah. But right, it's for fun. So you most definitely should put your 110% into doing it. Otherwise, you're not having fun. Like, are you really having fun half-assing something?
I mean, that might be half-assing in your eyes, but they might be giving they all.
That's giving 110%.
They might be giving they all, but it looked like half-assing to you.
Yeah, it's giving 110. But that's what I'm saying, though. If you yourself giving 110%, it's gonna show regardless. It's not, you ain't gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I think he's just talking about as far as everybody being conservative.
Yeah, I'm not saying you got to come out there like, yeah, I got these. You know what I'm saying? And that took me 15 years to get these, and now I got them. And no, like, I'm just saying, like, come with.
So the man that got reaped 2 weeks ago, he wasn't giving his all.
No,
I'm gonna tell you right now. Exactly what happened was what we all predicted, and the only reason that was because he stuck to what he true to. But at the end of the day, that's what's true to you. But at the end of the day, you got to cater to this audience now.
Mm-hmm.
So you stick to the 3. So you lived and you died by the 3. So it is what it is.
He didn't live and die by the 3s, did he? Though, did he?
Unfortunately, he didn't this time.
He didn't, but
if he would have, he would have won one of those rounds, wouldn't he?
And the one time he should have used the 3, it would have kept it going.
Bruh.
Thank you.
First round, he pulled out the Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
Second round, he pulled out that black one. What is it called?
He probably something different.
I don't think that Gatorade should have won though.
But the rate.
You right with the sneakers.
That second, what was that? The Kai or K or whatever. What is it? That black one?
Squad 54.
Yeah, the K54. Yeah, 3s. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he didn't pull out in the third round, but it was a 3 that took him out. So I was just saying.
And he had it sitting next to him. He literally had it sitting next to him, but he second guessed himself because of the previous L's that he took. He second guessed himself.
So he tried to give you, the likes of you, something else.
Right.
As opposed to staying true to himself. So say like giving your all or giving 110%. Him doing the ray guns instead of the 3s was him putting that extra effort in.
Right.
How would everything comes to, like, as far as being conservative and second guessing yourself, like, just go with your instinct, you know what I'm saying? Your first instinct and just pull it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely
just go with
that's the way to go. Unfortunately sometimes that'll get you a loss, but that's to me the best way to go.
Let me ask y'all a question because somebody like a battle could go by quick. So do you think that instead of it being 3 rounds, would everybody mind it being 5 rounds?
I definitely think it should be more than 3.
Right.
I will say that. Who's pushing pot and pans over there? What's going on?
That's that. Yeah, I guess.
The next to be a tiebreaker, so I was 5 would be the next best thing.
Yeah,
There definitely work. 3 rounds. 3 rounds is way too short. There should be more range. I think 5 rounds would give the battle more range. So
yeah,
you complain about the questions, but shit, you only got 3 chances to ask a question.
Yeah.
So
and even for me, like 3 rounds. If it goes 3 rounds, then I mean it's an instant sweep. Normally, it don't go 3 rounds if we think about it. Like somebody at least win 1 round. They go 3 or it go to a distance of 5.
Yeah, true.
I mean, maybe if y'all talking about a best out of 7, like like an NBA playoffs best out of 7, they could do that.
The champions, the tournament of champions should be 7.
Best out of 7.
Yeah.
I was
about to say that because if you go on like 7 rounds, that's a lot of shoes to be pulling out. So that means they'll have to pull that rule where you can't use the same shoe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So next season, I think that'll be 7 because that'll be the tournament of champions.
Yeah.
So.
Because most definitely, if they did do something like that, if the rounds was longer, you are using more sneakers, like what the sneaker said. You are using more sneakers, which takes away from your collection or your roster about what you want to use. Then also as well, that's a long time for each.
Like if you use it in 1 round, it's okay to use it in a different round, but not in the same battle.
Right.
I'm actually cool with one and done. Because at the end of the day, you want to know why I say that? Because it really forces you to have to, battle, and you just can't pull the same out, because I mean, trust me, if it was allowed, repeats you would have seen of the same shoe.
That's true.
So I'm kind of cool with the way it is.
If you use your one theme sneaker for this theme, but then it happens to be your only sneaker left for a different type of question,
then you got to use your lifeline. You know what I'm saying? So that it works. I feel like it works.
Okay.
Because it happened to me. It happened to me.
What are the lifelines? Because I don't even know about the lifelines.
So, say for example, in the last battle, what's the name? Go put out the UNC threes. If what's the name? If he would have pulled out the UNC threes also as well, which he had sitting right next to him, it would have been a wash. So then, I think they do another question. So that's one thing. If you do the lifeline, basically you use the lifeline because it's a question that you can't pull a sneaker for.
Right.
So if it's like what was last season? Last season was a question like you got to go get a sneaker that got like a suitcase or a dope box with it or something like that. Say for instance you ain't got nothing like that with a dope box or whatever, right? So then you got to use the lifeline, and then when you use the lifeline, you got to pick somebody on the panel, and then you don't know if they got it though, but you pick somebody off the panel, and if they can go pull a sneaker for whatever that question is, and then they judge off of that.
Do you pick somebody from the panel, or just somebody from the panel just does it?
Nah, you pick somebody off the panel.
Okay, I didn't remember how it worked. Okay.
Don't quote me on this, but I think even like say if somebody pulls out something, whether you have it or not, you know what I'm saying? I think you can still use a lifeline and call on somebody. Okay. You know what I mean? So I think it works like that, but don't quote me on that. I wish we had somebody in here that could like really
confirm.
Yeah, confirm that.
I would say it's just that. I don't know what other lifelines there are, honestly.
That's the only one.
I think that's the only one. They need to, once again, I said this last season, I feel like if they're going to use that as an option for people, they need to promote that more though, because they never talk about it. Some weeks at the beginning they'll be like, you can use the lifeline, this is how you use the lifeline, and some weeks they don't say nothing at all, so you don't even know.
Right.
Could have worked in Soul Reaper's favor though, last battle.
He said he didn't want to come out the gate with a lifeline, so.
Oh, okay.
He chose that fate. Yeah.
Yeah, he should have. He most definitely should have used it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we don't find out who battles Saturday until Thursday on 313 Retro Queens channel. So I don't. Who do y'all think's gonna battle though?
Man, let me look at the list.
Because it'll be a new from the other bracket. So
Because it's only one bracket they ain't did yet, right? Technically,
they only did one. They doing Bree. It's only 2 left.
Ooh. Either one is gonna be a good battle though. So hey, it is what it is.
yeah. So it's What the Sneakers and then Breeze. So, oh yeah, technically it is. Yeah, it is two. It's still 2 brackets. So
It could be out of BX and Mono. No, I'm sorry. BX and Sneaker with the Foe, or Pain and Mono.
No, you was right. You was right. BX and Mono. You was right.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be either. Damn, BX, you going against Mono?
Oh shit! I thought. Oh, did they shift it around?
No, we just.
You know, I ain't never looking at the bracket. I'm just.
No, it's BX versus Sneaker with the Foe, and then it's Pain 82 versus Monolithic. So I was saying to him, "No, you right. It's gonna be BX versus Monolithic."
So besides my battle, what other battles y'all anticipating that y'all want to watch?
Me, I want to see Mono versus Pain.
Yeah, me too.
That's because y'all messy.
Yeah, they want to see that.
I think Pain might even if he lose, I don't think he gonna like get slaughtered. I think he give him a run for his money. I don't know.
With nothing but phones.
He got more than phones. He said.
I think we finna see this.
I want to be pleasantly surprised, so I'm not.
You never know.
Pain got other shoes besides phones though. So
he does.
Yeah, but I'm not talking bad about it. But
it's always a difference though when it's somebody's first time like in this battle for who has the heat.
Mm-hmm.
They always be true to themselves and not cater to the audience because they don't know no better. I mean, that's what I've just seen in previous battles and previous seasons. I mean, so What the Sneakers? This your first time battling, right?
Right.
Yeah, take heed, my brother. Cater to the audience. Cater to the audience.
Smart.
Listen, I gave you the words of wisdom. All right, do not hold back. Don't hold back.
Dude, you ain't giving me no wisdom. You just straight up told me like it was. You was like, "Oh shoot, she just gonna beat you."
I told you don't.
There ain't no word of wisdom, so I ain't following what you saying no
more. But you can't say I didn't tell you though.
Hey, I told you don't listen to the ops.
Nah, I'll worry, man. Q gonna be feeling bad for herself when she lose though.
Listen, I'm not no ops, man.
That's the ops right there.
I'm just listening. I'm creating a comfortable space for my people. That's all. But damn, what was I about to say? Shit. Oh, I was gonna say Mono, by comparison to Pain, in my opinion, I feel like Mono is a little less egotistical, and that's gonna work in his favor.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm not like really like hype beast as the cool kids call it.
Let me tell you something. Mono told me this directly in my inbox. He said he ain't pulling out nothing but 500 plus. So,
but that don't mean nothing.
You know,
true.
He can do that, but that doesn't mean ego. That means, look, I love my collection. I love my pairs. They just happen to be 500 plus. Like I can do that. I don't have to save pairs.
Right.
But he's not gonna be like, oh, it's your ass. It's your ass. I'm about to get you. You know.
Hey, I can't wait. I'll just go leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Mono.
Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking forward. Forrest said he'll battle. Sign up next season, then Forrest. I would love to see that.
Absolutely, definitely. Well, I don't know. Is next season champion of whatever?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Hold up.
You might have to be the season after.
Yeah.
Not to go off the subject too far much, but have any of y'all seen Conceited's IGTV today?
No,
Oh, y'all need to see that. He pulled out nothing but heat.
Way.
I still need to watch the Wildin' Out sneaker thing that he be hosting.
BX said, what's the difference between royalty entertainment contract and an IBA entertainment contract?
The difference is I won't be all in a battle. I won't be all on.
What are you talking about?
The difference
I won't be all on the panel.
The difference is I'm not messy, and I actually contributed people to the battle. I don't just talk shit back and forth. I brought actual tangibles to the battle. So that's
you mean they brought it? Or
you have actual competitors. You have actual competitors that are going to entertain you in a way that nobody has in seasons past, because I said, let me go ahead, see what they want to do, see if they want to get in this thing, because it would be a beautiful thing for all of us. So that's the difference. Boom.
I'm just saying though.
I don't care what you
I think, you know, you had the one guy, Cadillac Jackson, shout out to him, and he lost.
But he lost in a final round. So
he still lost though.
You're trying to get to past the
so
first.
Anybody that joins royalty entertainment just prepared that you're going to take an eventual loss.
I'm not going back and forth with somebody trying to get past the first round. That's frivolous.
Oh.
So that's the difference between royalty entertainment.
Hey, Bree. Hey, but you got to remember, Bree, this is her first time battling too, so she got to get past the first round as well.
But she's not talking. She's not running her mouth though. Oh.
Hey, that's just how I am, man.
She has her management to do it for her.
I'm motivated.
Exactly.
I'm motivated, man. So she gonna have to.
I want you to have fun. Like you men make this messy. Like
what?
This is fun.
Hey, she had to put y'all in it.
Y'all do
make girls rule, boys drool. That's y'all over there.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm coming in the battle just pulling out shoes, man. I hope that you keep that same energy, man, and not just be voting just because she your partner. You know what I'm saying?
Tell her again in Spanish.
I wish I knew it. But hey, that's what I'm saying though. So if I pull out something that you really mess with, make sure you voting for me. But and that goes for all the ladies, because I see y'all in the comments.
On the speaker and the question.
Right. Here's more advice for you. Stop pumping up this whole popularity contest thing, because then that's what it becomes.
Exactly.
I'm not popular, so I don't think that counts for nothing.
Do not put that in the forefront, because now that's in front of everybody now. So now it seems
that ain't up front. That's what everybody been saying to me in the my DM. They been like, man, you know, hey, make sure you have your homies and your partners coming in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, man, I'm just going in there to have fun.
All right.
But I just say y'all make sure y'all keep the same.
It's more popularity on the sneaker before it be more popularity on the person.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Hey.
Sometimes no matter what the question is, people just look at the sneaker and be like, "Oh, I like this one better."
That's what all that matters, though. That's what I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make sure it's all about the.
But that's what
it's all about the shoes.
Instead, you make it. You sounded real insecure. Like, I hope.
Nah, not at all.
Hey, what the sneakers?
I'm still going in there winning. What are you talking about?
What the sneakers?
When you lose, you know the first thing you're gonna say is, "Oh, you know how people."
Hey, we can do an exhibition and we can go against each other. Since you her manager.
Hey, quit trolling. You messy. Cut it out.
Let me live, dang.
Anybody got time for what you're doing? See what y'all men do?
Hey, what the sneakers?
Us women, we just trying to bring order.
Up,
Stay woke, bro.
Stay woke.
But no, seriously, have fun and don't hold back. Like, don't let anything else be distractions for you.
See, like Black Ass just said, no one knew who I was, and I actually won the first season.
No. You know what? I ain't finna let him do that though. I ain't finna let him do that.
Yeah.
Black ass African is Jesus Christ himself. Like there ain't nobody knew you, bro. Like come on, man. Even if they didn't know him, when he started pulling out sneakers from 1549, it was like, ah, damn.
That's the point. That's what
we're trying to make.
That's the point we're making. Like, y'all making it something else, and that's what's going to make it that something else. You know what I'm saying? Keep in the lane of, yes, let's work on voting on these sneakers. It's all about what y'all present.
I'm glad he said something though, because no one knew who he was. Nobody know who I am, and nobody know what I got. So,
but that's why I'm telling you, stop talking about popularity contests. Like, it's not going to be about that unless you make it about that.
But we're gonna have to be realistic now. Come on now. We gotta be realistic.
Sneakers.
I hope that's what I'm saying. I hope it comes down just to what it is, just the sneakers.
I hope to. Yeah.
Come on, baby.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about, you making it seem like I'm talking about like I'm making excuses. I'm not making excuses. That's just being realistic.
Now, I will say this, between Democrat Party and Republican Party over here.
It's not even about that. He made it that. Like, he made it this the production. Like,
I will say between these two right here, when it comes down to it in the battle, when we in the comment section, they keep it real, because even if they cool with you, if somebody got a better sneaker than you in the battle, they will be like, they got you on that one, and they will vote for it.
I hate being questioned in that way, because I'm very honest.
Dude, that's what we trying to get to you. That it's not what they trying to get to me. I'm the one that's telling you that.
But
you're a manager. You're a manager, right? So as her manager, wouldn't you be voting particularly because you were her manager, right?
But if you pull out a better sneaker than she do, Q will say.
I don't think that's a fair question to ask me.
No, that is a fair question.
It's not. It's insecurity.
Okay.
I've been around. Like, I've been honest. So I don't understand why I'm being questioned. Like, I've been honest in everything I do. So I don't really know.
Okay. You know, all I can do is take your words for it then, Q.
We would love to see Bree win, but if you happen to pull out a better sneaker, we're gonna go with what's better.
Yeah,
that's all I said.
As we should.
And bringing her in, it wasn't about her being popular. It's because she has a dope ass collection, and I thought that would be dope to present. Like,
that ain't no problem. I think she got a real dope collection.
It had nothing to do with popularity for me personally. I was always thinking about the sneakers.
What the sneakers you got? You got a dope collection too, bro. You got a dope collection too.
It's just we just not everybody's seen it or know. You know, if you're not, Bree probably posts every day something she got on, so. We see the collection without her even really having to be like, oh, hey, here's my collection.
Right. So it's not like, oh, she's going to be popular in this, so let's have her. No, she got some, like, she got every, like, a range. Like, she has range.
Mm-hmm.
And battles need range, especially a growing battle like this. Like, we're in season, what? This is season 4? Mm-hmm. It's gotten better every season. This is going to be the breakthrough season. This is going to be the breakthrough season for them. So, like, come on. I'm excited.
I ain't seen a good battle since.
Really?
Caddy and IBA. That's it. Caddy and IBA.
That's facts. That's a fact.
I ain't seen a good battle since Caddy and IBA.
That was a great one. Yeah.
Entertainment.
Sure. Honestly, that what got me into wanting to get into the battle was that
that's not even talking about like Caddy doing his intro and all. I'm talking about IBA doing his intro. That's not even talking about him doing his intro. It's just their battle was highly. Nigga, pick up the phone. Who is that? I know that's yeah. That's who I thought it was. So. Their battle was just, besides the intro and all, their battle was just, it went the distance, and I mean, it was anticipated the whole week. That's what I'm trying to see, something like that. Like,
right.
That battle was back in what? In October?
Yeah.
Was it? It's been that long?
It was like October. It was like the end of October.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I mean, it's like this is gonna be great for all of us, for the whole community. Like, the levels that this is going to take the whole community is going to be amazing. And I saw Kev mention that they stopped the battle on their channel, which I talk about all the time. They used to do it on the Monday Miss. Battle. He said they stopped doing it because it became hard to keep it fair. And I understand that and I get that. But it's going to be up to us to even the tide. We've got to be honest about things.
Right, that's a fact. I think Kev, you can I don't want to say it wrong, so you can correct me if I say this wrong, but I believe they used to judge it themselves, though, right? Or was it the audience?
Oh shit, I don't remember. Was it?
I don't remember either.
Kev, remind us.
Who do you think should choose, like the panels?
Matter of fact, Kev, sober up, Negro, and come in.
I feel like it's the
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Not saying like what y'all think should it be. You think it should be the people or like the panel? Because I feel like on a panel, it might be honestly a little less biased too, because then they're gonna pick kind of based on the questions they actually ask. Because sometimes these sneakers don't make, not that they don't make no sense, but it's like sometimes it'd be like what is your hardest cop? And then you get I got on sneakers. And then somebody would tell you like a full-blown hard workforce story, and you like, but the dude who woke up on sneakers won. But it's like, no, you
right.
do nothing.
Hey, I agree with that. I do feel like that the panel should be judging. That way it keeps the bias. It don't matter who you got in the chat. It ain't no friends, it ain't no popularity contest. It's really about the sneakers. So, and then nobody can say it's cheating going on.
That's true. Or maybe it could be two segments where the chat does a vote, right? And then like the deciding factor will be the panel.
The panel.
That's actually better.
The chat vote should play a part, kind of like the electoral college in the sense that we vote, but ultimately they decide in a sense.
For sure.
I think it should still be the chat, but the panel vote also is included. So maybe like how they do the ballots for NBA All-Star Weekend. Yeah, like the players and the coaches, they still get a vote, but the majority comes from from the chat. So just like how they say like, oh yeah, so and so they like it, or the whole chat said they like that one sneaker, but I like the other sneaker, whatever. Maybe their vote still counts.
Go ahead and click on what Kev said just now.
I know with the female battle that they did, it was the vote of the chat. So, but I don't remember the general battle they used to do. I don't remember which way it went. So he's saying
watcher vote 100%. Then we also did panel, and the watchers got a vote. Okay, so that's basically like what we're doing. Okay,
right.
Yeah. I think the panel should have some type of weight in the voting.
Yeah, and even if it's like, say for us, like all five of us was the panel, right? Maybe our five of us was one vote. Whatever. So if it's like three of us vote one way, two of us vote the other way, well, those three votes is the majority vote, so that vote goes to whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe like that or whatever.
Okay.
I can't want to cast that again too, because I had actually thought about that too. What if you don't know who's showing the sneaker? But I think that also takes a little bit of appeal away from the battle, because you don't want to see just the, someone's, I guess, hand, like, hey, here's what I got, just their hand, and it's like, well, who is that?
Yeah.
Well, does he mean the panel anonymous? Is that what he mean?
Yes, that's what's anonymous.
Because that could be.
You don't know who has what.
Or
the person.
I think what he's saying is like when they come up with who wins or whatever, this and that, they don't know how it's done. It's just that this is what it is.
Yeah.
So they don't know if it was for the crowd. They don't know who voted for who. Nothing. It's just this.
I mean, well, you would know, because if you doing crowd voting, we got to vote, and if not, then we know y'all voted.
But it's not all up to the crowd at this point.
Yeah, if it's panel decision, you know what I'm saying.
It's just like us right here. We don't tell them who voted for who. We keep that between us.
Yeah, BX, they gonna have to fire PM first before the panel. Before the panel makes decisions.
He be biased. He be biased.
Oh, he be playing Call of Duty during the battle.
No, he don't be biased.
He meant the contestants are anonymous. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if I would like.
Yeah, that's it's like I like that too, because like, you don't know who does have what, but I think that does take away some appeal from it, because it's like you kind of want to know who got what, like then who in the battle or who,
Yeah, it takes away from the community component of it.
Well, what about if they after the battle was over, then it's like it was me.
Oh,
it's kind of like Mask Singer.
You know what I'm saying?
Mask. Call it
Right.
mask something.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. They just put a mask on or something.
Right.
Right.
There we go.
Have a mass sneaker battle like I said. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be awesome.
Hey, Rep, we gotta stop sharing. We gotta stop sharing these ideas, bro.
I'll keep telling you, bro. Hey, I'm just saying, man. You know, we here to help the culture out. You know,
You know what I'm talking about?
that's why we do this. That's why we do this.
Problem. That's your problem. Service. All you think about is yourself. You don't care about the community. All right. These ideas help us all.
I'm trolling. Leave me alone. Let me live.
Hey, I think what could eliminate PM, and there's no disrespect to PM, but to keep him just as being a panel person and not even doing the questions, they could do what they've been doing, is asking the questions throughout the week on IG. What questions do y'all think? Because they ain't been using them.
That's right.
And they could use those questions. You can't tell me y'all not getting a million questions all week, and then there's only 3 rounds. You can choose 3 questions out of the out of the umpteen question that y'all get throughout the week.
Right.
All I know is they couldn't have picked what's your favorite non-OG Jordan out of the
no.
That
question's been used once a week for the last 4 seasons. No.
Yeah.
We need to treat these questions like they do the sneakers. You only can use it one time.
Exactly.
It's there. They're getting to the point. You already got the answer key.
Then they need to have more specific brand kind of questions too, like to see and kind of force the range, because everybody results to always Jordan. And it's like if somebody do step out, it's like, yeah, it don't have to be a Jordan question, but I just happen to not pull a Jordan, and if Jordans, it's like, but this shit fire too, but everybody just stuck on that Jordan shit.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite runner? What's your favorite trainer? What's your favorite? Even for example, like when Monday Missile was doing the battles or whatever like that, and whoever would win, they would stay on for the rest of the show, and then the other person would leave or whatever like that. They was asking, like different dope questions, like what's a dope trainer, even though you didn't have to have the shoe, but what was like, a dope trainer, and you have to come up with the answer. But for this, you actually have to have the sneaker. What's a dope trainer? What's a dope runner that you got? What's
like a 90s basketball shoe or something?
Yeah, anything. Come on, PM, like. It's easy out here. That's why I feel like I don't think he be using no effort. He just jump on and be like, he looking at the TV while the laptop is on right now. He sees somebody on with some.
Last week he said he just woke up from a nap.
Well, you should be well rested with questions, man.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Like you got one job,
a
whole week to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, some folks just collect J's. Just like, for example, we was talking about PM. PM is known for having foams. If that's all you got though, then this may not be for you.
Pain 82.
Pain 82. My bad.
Don't be spearing rumors out there now.
No, my bad.
They came for you. They came for you. Damn right there. Look.
All I said, PM.
That's an interesting question, though. Keep pushing the ass. Can you be a sneakerhead if you only collect Jordans? That's
that's a fact. That's a fact. You can. Like,
if you only do that, then you're just more so like a collector versus like a. I don't know. It's like one of those fine line things. It's like.
You said it. You said it in the comments. You're a collector versus a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Like there's a sneakerhead could be somebody with 10 pairs of just sneakers, just in general. It could be anything.
Yeah.
And that's a sneakerhead.
Right.
You can literally have 2 pairs of sneakers. If you in the sneakers, you a sneakerhead. That's what it is. If you just collect Jordans, you still a sneakerhead. That doesn't mean that just because you collect Jordans.
Do you think sneakerhead is a criteria to be in a battle then? Because a battle shouldn't have to suffer because only you want to collect Jordans when there's plenty of people that collect a whole bunch of stuff too. So it's like, now when you come to a battle aspect of it, it's like,
it's tough.
People you have in your battle, because if you have only people that collect Jordans, you can't expect your battle to be anything besides Jordans.
So is that?
That's what I'm saying. It's tough to battle like that.
It disenfranchises people. It's like disenfranchisement. It's like, okay, you only got Jordan, so you're gonna have to sit this one out, bro.
Well, at the end of the day, you know what you're getting into. So at the end of the day, some people don't have no business being in the battles. If that's, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nothing to work with. It is what it is.
That's just
is that even like a real classification of a sneakerhead though?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, and from first of all, there was no such thing. there was no terminology of being a Jordan head or a sneaker head or any of that. But before the year 2000, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
So I mean, and even in 2000, like, wasn't nobody really even saying that.
It was for us. It was just called being fresh. Like you just wanted to.
You like sneakers, yeah. You like sneakers. There was no such thing.
You still a sneakerhead, but I just consider you more like they said, like a Jordan head. It's nothing, but I feel like too, times change and things evolve, but we only disagree with it when we don't like it. And it's like if something happens that evolves and we do like it, we all for it. But if we don't like it, it's like, we wasn't doing that back in the 90s. Then it's like, okay, there's a lot of shit we doing now in the sneaker culture that we didn't do in the 90s, but only because y'all like it, it's okay.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's levels to it. So
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's levels to everything. So
that's the weight thing. Like that's even a whole nother, like, if it didn't start from a real sneaker, it's not a custom. Then somebody like, well, if I tell you to make a sneaker out of grass, it's a custom.
Yeah. So
it's like even with that, it's just it could go so many different ways.
See what Kev said. My bad with the sneakers, but I'm heavy on J's. I have a decent amount of other sneakers, but on my page, Jordans do way better. That's a fact. See, some people only post, you know what I'm saying, Jordans, but do not get it twisted.
Yeah,
they have other things in their collection, but they only post Jordans because they know Jordans get way more, you know, views and likes and blah blah blah, whatever, compared to posting.
Same. That's why I do most of my early looks are Jordans. It ain't because I care about that Jordan. Because y'all care about that Jordan.
And see, and we talked about this. Remember, Q? We talked about this a few weeks ago. The times is shifting a little bit where, okay, you can show an early Jordan, and that's gonna get, you know, nice views, looks, or whatever like that. But in the long run, a lot of people which are 18 to 24 or younger than 18, they're looking at Nike basket. They looking at the new Kyrie, or they looking at a Kyrie that came out last year. But you know what? They able to buy it now because it's on sale, and their mama went to go get it at the outlet or something like that, and then they go look at the reviews, and that gets the consistent views and looks on Instagram, all social media platforms, not just YouTube or whatever like that.
Right.
It'd be the runners and all type of stuff like that or whatever. Jordans are what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah.
But
nowadays,
they watching these like Kyrie reviews and all these like basketball sneaker reviews. Like that's what a lot of the kids is watching.
They do numbers.
But the majority of the people that's watching YouTube or that got you into watching YouTube is these kids. We're gonna keep it funky.
And I think people fail to realize too, like I always say, like we don't make content for our peers to watch. We make content for our actual subs that what we like. And I think some people get wrapped in the, oh, you don't support my channel or you're not watching. You don't make it for me to watch. You make it. We doing the same thing. We need people to watch us. We don't need to watch each other.
Right.
So I'm gonna support. I'm gonna do that. But I'm spending all my time doing the same thing you doing, creating. So by the time we're done, we don't have the time to sit down and watch 10 different videos that drop today. When I get a second and I get about 2-3 hours, I binge watch everybody I like or whatever the case. I might do that a couple times a week, but I can't do that every night because I'm trying to create damn near every night or something like that. But I think sometimes we get wrapped in the, oh, we're supposed to support each other and we somehow become each other's like fan base in a sense. And it's like, no, we supposed to do that for everybody else. And it's good to have your peers support you and respect what you do. That's all we could expect from each other.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Do as creators, and that's it.
Because legit, like nowadays, to be honest with you, YouTube, even though they're under the same umbrella, YouTube is literally like the visual Google. Like you can't tell me you don't, if you're about to buy something or you into something or you just trying to find out information, you lost your manual to your car, you will go to YouTube and find out what type of gas cap I need for my car, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's plenty. You go to YouTube to find out different things first, or check out different information on YouTube before you will go look at anything else, because you can see it and find out about it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to Jordans, people are on a "what have you done for me lately" type thing, but everything else, people will watch. You'll be getting views 3 years down the line.
Yeah.
You know, off of something that's non-Jordan related.
Mm-hmm.
Because nowadays, to be honest with you, kids are not wearing Jordans like that. Not like how we used to.
And some of these parents, they don't care to be like, oh, I'm buying my kid all the latest Jordan. Listen, that Adidas is about $30 less. We're going to go over there, honey.
You right.
Crazy.
You right. They don't rock Jordans like we do. They rock them with Adidas pants. You right.
Oh my God.
I would never.
Oh,
Ken made a good thing too. He's like, I ain't gonna, no need to watch, somebody review if you already got the shoe. That's another thing. We all do the same review on the sneaker that we all got. You mean to tell me you about to watch 5 Air Jordan reviews?
That all boils down to personality though too.
There was a period of time where we did used to watch everybody's videos though.
Yeah.
Even there was an era.
I mean, I might watch it now. I'm not gonna lie. It might be on playing, or I might have like, next, whatever. And I'll just have it in my queue and I'll like let it play, but I'm doing like other stuff in the house. But it's playing on my TV and I can hear it. But I'm like either cooking or I'm doing something else. You still doing your view, you got your light, I support it. I mean,
no,
I'll end up seeing
a lot of people get butthurt about, their peers not watching them, like what you said.
Yeah, some people do, and they be like, oh, and they be pulling them out. Oh yeah, you don't never support, you don't never and I'm like, it's not that serious. It don't matter if that creator watches. You're supposed to make it for subs.
One thing I've never done, and I stand by this, I've never sent my peers links to my videos. This is no shade to nobody. I've never asked anybody to subscribe to me. I've never asked anybody to do anything. I let you know what platform I'm on, but it's never been a request. It's like, if you want to support me, you choose to support me. I'm not going to shove it down your throat. And that has been my entire almost 4 years on YouTube.
Well, make sure everybody that ain't subscribed to me right now. How about that?
And that's just how I am. It's never been about that. Like, I do this because it's who I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no cap over here. Like, So I get what you're saying 100%.
I just be like,
most definitely, I want to get back to BX. BX is valid with this. Everybody else,
I wouldn't say it has to be any and everything, because some people just can't probably get everything, but they have a heavy, artillery or collection or inventory of that specific brand or whatever the case is. I would say if you get about probably 75% or more of what comes out, you're definitely like a Jordan head.
Well, Jumpman Bostic most definitely is a Jordan head, because he don't do nothing. Now he does have one or two other non-Jordan related things that were gifted to him. Yeah. Or it had to be a super like exception for him to have it. But I mean, he's most definitely a valid Jordan head. I don't know anybody else that could really fit that criteria. Yeah, like I said, I mean, he has a cereal box. He has everything. Like, majority of everything when it comes to Jordan.
Like, I wasn't alive to get half of that shit Jumpman got. Like, I could be a Jordan head today, but I still might not be able to obtain half of the stuff.
Oh, hell no.
But then we also have to take a step back when we say that, because we say Jordan head as if it's something to be ashamed of.
Not at all.
Jordan brand means everything to the sneaker culture.
Yeah, that's the heart of the heart and soul. Like, I feel like no matter what brand comes out, no matter what anybody does, like, we all center around Jordans. Like, it still goes back to Jordans is like the nucleus of a lot of our hearts and collections and things like that. And a lot of sometimes
it made sneaker culture.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what made other brands want to be like, oh, we got to get our sneakers cool, because they all on Jordan. Like, we gotta keep up. And I think it's hard for a lot of these other brands to keep up. Even now to this day, a lot of these brands is like kind of not to say I don't say copying, but it's like he set the blueprint in a sense, and they following the mold.
Absolutely.
It was just like the shoe, like, you know what I mean? But us growing up, I mean, yeah, Jordans was there, but we didn't just look at Jordans. I mean, well, at least I didn't. When I was in high school, it was more than just Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's
So-
a fact. That's a fact.
You feel like back then it was more other brands in the mix with Jordan versus now with other brands in the mix, or you feel like now it has more other brands in the forefront?
Jordans was always
Jordans was a shoe people camped out for, but everybody else just wore every other thing, like Air Maxes and just 90s basketball based shoes and other like New Balances and stuff. Like people wore everything, you know what I'm saying? And it was fresh. It was just as fresh as the Jordan, but because people had to work harder to get the Jordan, you know, the Jordan became the more revered one. That was the one that you had a pair of Jordans, like you holy, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Jordans was always and still almost still to this day the same, but Jordans was always the sneaker that you didn't go to school for in the morning time, and you went to go get it, put it on your feet, and then went to school. You skipped school to go get it on release. Like that started the whole, you know, camping and all that stuff like that, because before there was camping, people just wasn't going to school in the morning. They was going to the mall to go get that sneaker in the morning, and then they was going to school.
Walk in and get a sneaker even weeks after release. So you didn't have to camp out. I wonder what was the switch with the whole, because, you know, I feel like I was still kind of young as that was kind of transitioning.
Internet.
So like what was what was the switch that went from it being available to now everyone wants sneakers, now we gotta camp out? Like what was the sneaker, or like what was the series of events that like led to that total switch?
The Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
The Matrix, the internet.
It makes sense, because to be honest, before the internet, the only thing I knew was coming out was because of that East Bay book.
Right.
That's the only, you know what I mean? That's how I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was it.
And then like even with the internet, the only thing we really had to was like the 23isback.com, because that was like my go-to. And if I was looking at sneakers online that I wanted, I would look it up and just circle it on the paper like, Ma, this is what I want, you know, coming up. Like
East Bay, we relied on East Bay as well.
Yep.
For me, I couldn't get any of those shoes, so I didn't know it was out until everybody else at school came to school with it on.
Right. But
So
then like,
and then music videos. You know.
True. But then like back in the day, you could walk in and get whatever you want, man. All this hype wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at it, to be honest.
You could walk in and get Jordans.
You know, for the low.
Yeah.
For like 100.
that first Jordan to sell out on day one, OG was the Bread 11s. I'm not surprised.
Would you guys say, like, in this time right now, is it more diversity in this time of collecting sneakers, or back when?
Diversity was plethora back then.
I just think it's in the generation.
Yeah, and the thing, like I mentioned before, like if you had on something that wasn't like a Jordan per se, you know what I'm saying, you were still just as fresh, like, because you could wear everything back then, and it not be like a wave per se.
It didn't have a level. It wasn't like Jordan was here and everybody else was underneath. Like everybody kind of shared the same.
I mean, Jordan was still up there, but I'm saying like you could still stand next to your homies, you know, in a pair of Air Max 93s or something, and still be just as fresh in the picture. Like
folks wasn't doing like how I'll let you talk, Javier.
Mm-hmm.
Folks wasn't doing like how they show the memes of the kids, where to be like 15 different dudes wearing the same outfit, the same. Like wasn't nobody doing that back in the day. You for sure, even if you had the same Jordan, you had the same sneaker, you was trying to look different than your homeboy. You wasn't trying to all dress the same, like y'all at a family reunion and y'all got the same family reunion shirt on.
Yeah, absolutely. You could have a crew with somebody's wearing Fila.
That's a lot of people sometimes apparel that go with the sneakers, because you see so many people that pick that up and you like, I ain't going with the Nike branded outfit for this. Everybody got that mannequin on.
Right.
We used to go to school.
That mannequin outfit was popping in the day.
Oh, back in the day, that's a fact.
Listen,
That's a fact.
you walked out the store with the mannequin outfit now.
That's the main reason you still see people like Jumpman Bostic or even like Hop. Like they don't just buy the sneaker, like they buy the actual matching Jordan outfit that they had on that mannequin to go with the sneaker. Like that was.
I don't know, man. To me though, I thought that stuff was kind of corny though. I ain't.
The Jordan clothes I feel like give off very dad vibes, like old dad vibes, and the Nike.
That's where it comes from.
Right. It is now. It's the mannequin outfit is corny now. But
that stuff been corny to me.
Even the Nike mannequin outfits is way better than like the Jordan mannequin outfits.
Hey, bro, I could
what
never.
What the sneakers? How old are you? How old are you though?
Man, I'm 30.
He's lying.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
Even at being 30, if you think about it.
You told me you was younger than that, didn't you?
No, I never did.
Wait, you 30?
You 32.
You 30 for real?
Yeah.
You're like, hold on, you of age?
Nah, crazy.
No.
See how they do you, bro?
You wear fits 1990.
No, see, I've been disrespecting this man for a whole year, and we the same age range.
Oh man, you see, you calling me a little boy, everything. God, that's crazy.
No, I
swear she been calling me a little boy, all type of stuff like that.
I know them dad suits.
Oh, my bad with sneakers. I'm gonna have to apologize to you.
Like I was
now you gonna start addressing me now.
I couldn't even fit what was on the mannequin, so it was out. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I gotta sleep on it.
Oh man.
Hey, but look, I don't know what I'm gonna kind of go a different direction with this, but when I didn't have J's growing up. Like really, I didn't get J's until I had a job to buy on my own.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, me to be honest, I was wearing Reeboks.
Yeah,
I was wearing K-Swiss. I had All Stars. You know what I'm saying? I had shoes like that. You know what I'm saying? Even champion shoes. I had champion shoes.
Yeah,
there was a lot of. That's why I said, and to be honest, I think that's why I kind of turned into a sneakerhead for me growing up, because it's a lot of stuff that I couldn't get when I was younger. So I wasn't one of those kids that came to school with the hottest and the latest. That was not me. I'm just saying.
Man, you sound just like me, man. Because like when I grew up, bro, it was like I had British Knights, like Reebok Soldiers, K-Swiss, all type of stuff, man. Like,
but that was the era, though. That was the era that also makes you. That also makes you diverse in your game or being a sneakerhead, because.
And that's what I said too. Like, I wonder what made this switch. Because like even when you think about growing up and coming up in school, back then you probably didn't get picked on for wearing that stuff. That was okay. You did how kids now, if you don't got the Jordans, if you don't got the Kyries, if you don't got them like top 3 or 4 sneakers that's coming out, you at the bottom of the barrel. And it's like,
I don't necessarily agree with that, because nowadays I feel like these kids don't care. Like they
they know. You don't see these videos about all this bullying and stuff like that.
But that's I don't feel like that's the majority. That's not the majority of the United States, though, because a lot of these kids or these schools, not like all the schools.
I went to school in high school. I felt like I had to keep up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, but you still ain't in high school. You ain't in high school no more. Now you may look like you still in high school.
No, I mean I was in high school from 2005 to 2009.
This is 2020.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, even when I was in high school, I felt like I had to keep up. So I feel like even now, like I hear these kids when I be in my son's school now, how they be talking and coming at each other, and how even sometimes now with him, when I put. Because I don't put his best stuff on to go to school. You finna run around in that playground. You got me mad.
Yeah.
Come home. He want to wear his Concord. Everybody's wearing their cool stuff. What he's wearing is not cool enough. I said, listen, you're going to wear these Vans, because if I let you go with them Concords, when we go out bowling on the weekend, your Concords is busted.
Yeah.
But it's not just that. It's about comfort, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll want your kids to be comfortable, like when they out there playing on the playgrounds and stuff like that. So.
But yeah, I don't want to say they don't care now. They just got a different style. Like it's a little bit more lax. They
got a different style, but just like you said though, Q, like they'd get out, they'd be wearing Nikes on their feet, and wearing Adidas track pants.
And that's fresh to them, though.
With a Puma T-shirt.
I swear they think.
That's weird, bro. That's some weird stuff.
Let me ask y'all a question. I don't know if y'all go to these schools or you got junior highs or high schools by you, but there's times when you go and you see when the school lets out, and to be honest, these kids go to school looking like shit.
No, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, like they don't comb their hair.
I'm a witness.
That's because at the end of the day, you gotta see.
I'm a witness.
Ah, fuck that. Nigga, they be looking like they just got out of bed, all kind of shit. Back in the day, we didn't do that.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm in Chicago, and on the South Side, it's still like patches of gang-related zones. So there's a lot of reason why that could be the case, where they're walking to school in the scrubs, but they might have something in their backpack, or they may be walking, to school in scrubs so that they don't get jacked or, assaulted. So there's a lot of different reasons as to why that could be the case. But because I'm not a part of that generation, I can't truly answer to that. All I just know I work with high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think that's what it is.
I know what they face. I'm just saying that could be a reason. I'm not saying that that's for sure, but I know for a fact it's still gangs out there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That are on the path. We have what's called safe passage, a safe passage program. So it's like it's people that are actually hired to stand on various corners in the safe passage zones, which would be considered, I guess, more like hot zones where like gang-related activity might be, so that they can help like students get across the passageway, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I've been jacked before.
And that's what I was just gonna say. It also depends on like where your kids grow up at and where you living at, because it's say for example you live in Chicago, it's still gonna be a protocol about what you probably wearing. If you in LA, the same situation, what you wearing. Back at home in Milwaukee, it's a certain, but certain cities.
Yeah, this young man got shot on 63rd, on 63rd for his jacket. Shot to death. A little boy shot to death.
Was it a starter jacket? They still doing that?
I don't remember if it was a starter jacket, but I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, like you wouldn't go to school in just regular shit, knowing that if you try to stunt.
Yeah.
I feel like back when I was in there, it was like everybody wore their best shit to school. Like it was like you had to listen.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Anywho, I gotta slide out of here, y'all. Get my little man together for the rest of the night. And we had a late start to the day, so we have a late dinner.
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, Lo, have a good night.
All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
Hey, but look, check this out. I had a starter jacket that my dad had bought me, right? And I was one of them kids where I had to cry for something. I had to throw a temper tantrum and act up just to get anything out of my face. I'm just keeping it 100. So I had this Raider starter jacket, and I must have went to school, and I didn't come back with that jacket because I was standing at a bus stop. Somebody pulled up. It was a red light. They pulled up. Mexican dude jumped out the damn car with a big old Rambo knife and hugged me like I was his friend and told me my ear to take off the jacket. Bro,
wow.
I took the jacket. I was so hot. I was like, man, I gave him the jacket. As soon as he pulled up, the bus pulled up. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, man.
Look, I don't blame you, though. That's the difference between life and death. Like, don't hesitate that shit. Hell.
Yeah, for real,
to this day, my dad don't believe that story. He thinks I sold the jacket.
Oh, heck no.
I'm telling you. Starter jacket.
Yeah, but that's what kicked it off though. That's what kicked it off. It's starter jackets back in the late 80s, early 90s, and then Jordans, man. Like I can tell you a million stories about seeing people get jacked for their starter jacket. Any starter jacket, matter of fact. As long as it had that star with the S,
right.
That was like a medallion on your neck. You know what I'm saying? That was like a gold chain. You know what I'm saying?
That was the Jordans of jackets.
Yeah. It didn't matter what it was. Don't let it be a Mighty Ducks jacket or something.
Oh my
Don't let
it. Come on.
And look, on the same note, it depends who you was at school, because even if you have fly shit, you couldn't rock it because you might not come back home with it.
Yeah, if everybody know you the rich kid in school and you come every day with the you know, with the flyest new whatever, you an easy target.
Absolutely. Right. Yep, for sure.
You an easy target,
So,
man.
if he wasn't that man, then hey, I suggest you don't rock it if you want to keep it. So
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's different, man. It is different, but it's a different era. So
It most definitely is. Well, shoot, it's already hit that 9 o'clock, man. 5 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna slide out. So
pause.
Yeah, pause, most definitely.
definitely sure.
Hey, so so Thursday, 313 Retro Queen will be doing
Face off.
doing her face off of whoever's gonna battle this weekend, and then on Sunday, What the Sneakers versus Bree will be on Sunday. Shout out to Break, you dumb late, but it's all good. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
What's up, Eric?
So that's Sunday at 7:30, and then Saturday we'll find out who battles. On Thursday we'll figure that out, whoever it is. I don't know. Do y'all who do y'all think is gonna battle though, man? Who do y'all think is gonna battle before we get out of here?
Like I said, I just hope it's paying in mono for me. That's what I want to see.
Messy.
Hey, but who do y'all pick? I mean, you already come on, man. You already know mine. Come on, man.
I just want to see battles, man. I ain't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know. So.
That would actually be pretty dope if it was paying in mono, man. I honestly don't think it will be. Since it's What the Sneakers versus Lick My Nikes on Sunday, I think it might be somebody like I don't know, man. I think you would know by now if it was, but it might be like Chaotic versus Kings 23 Kicks.
I'd like to see that.
Oh, of course we know you would like to see that.
We trying to see what King 23 about, man. We don't know. We don't know. So we want pleasant surprises, man.
Or for example, like I don't know anything about their collection. Now, when I say this, is Cove Master 559 versus Rayman GQU. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
Cove got some good stuff. For sure.
Who?
I'm not familiar with either.
Cove Master, he got some good stuff.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know Cove Master's collection either.
Yeah, I don't know neither one of their collection. Now, I mean, I just started following Rayman GQU and seeing his IG a little bit, but I don't know his collection like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be interesting because I don't think anybody knows them like that. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to a collection. So I think that's going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
So for me, that's what I look forward to because I know neither one of their collection like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like one versus the other. Like, yeah, I know Breed's collection, but I don't know What the Sneakers collection. So it's swayed a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, I guess we can only stay tuned until Thursday to see what 313 Retro Queen got. And I guess we can go ahead and hit them outros, man. I'm go ahead and get up off of here. It's 2K time.
Oh, you on that? All right, man.
I feel that.
Look at here. It's your girl, Q the Queen. Looking forward to seeing everybody in the chat on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Look out for a couple of vids. I'm editing now, and then I still got some shooting to do. But yeah, man, we still out here. We still doing this thing. So y'all have a good night. Y'all continue to stay safe because that's most important. And until next time.
No doubt. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy IBA. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for having me, Rep. You know what I'm saying? We always do this. We get it in, have these good conversations. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to What the Sneakers, Q the Queen, Feats and Treats that pulled up. Did I miss anybody else? That was it, right?
Yeah, that was
it.
But yeah, until then, man, y'all know where to find me, man. Instagram, also, sub up on my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And be safe out there, man. Stay virus free. That's all I can say.
Stay woke. All right.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's your boy, What the Sneakers, man. Find me on IG, _sneakers. I'm trying to get some content soon. Like I said, I've been kind of busy, but I'm going to try to get some content to drop. And like I said, man, y'all just come watch the battle on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. make sure y'all watch the battle on Saturday too. So
wait a minute.
So I'm out.
I need you to look us in your eyes when you say who you are. Who are you? Come on.
I'm the winner. I'm the winner. That's who I am.
You know
I'm the winner.
I'm saying you was looking down the whole time. Come on, check this out.
Yeah.
Big
that's how I am, man. I don't know, man.
Nah, come on, Black King. I need you to hold your head up high when you talk about yourself.
What, you trying to look at my eyes or something?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Go ahead, Rep, do your thing, dude.
Yeah, man. And Q, you said your piece? You said your piece, right?
I did.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So y'all know what it is, man. Every Tuesday, 7:30, man, ish Central. We get it in every Tuesday night, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. Once again, it's your boy Red Milwaukee 414, CEO of Sneakers Colorline, man. Got some more videos coming through this week. Posted a video today and yesterday. If y'all ain't seen it, make sure y'all check it out. Yeah, once again, man, shout out RIP Nipsey Hussle, man. 1 year anniversary of his death. And then yeah, man, we all will be in that comment section for Saturday and Sunday's battle. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So we will have a lot to talk about next Tuesday, let alone this weekend. So y'all stay tuned, because man, if it goes down on Saturday, man, we might be
These recaps is going down, baby.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
The after party is here Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, especially if it's going down. So I already told what the sneakers, be ready, boy. And hey, and if it's a broom situation, boy,
it ain't gonna be none of that. Tell them don't come for you, bro.
Don't hold.
Hey, I'll tell. Hey, whatever they think it is, that's whatever it is, man. Like,
and that goes either way. That goes for anybody. If it's a broom situation, y'all saw RBA. Did you not pull that broom out?
Yeah.
I thought I saw you pull that broom out. That was hilarious. I think.
Hey, ain't nobody exempt. Anybody could get this smoke.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to be sure about that. So
just tune in. Y'all gonna see what kind of fuckery I come up with.
All right.
All right, y'all. Stay tuned, man. We'll holler at y'all later.
Peace.